that and also athletic, which was the only thing that kept him from being universally coveted at Benson Prep School, since there was a contingent of freaky pothead girls at school who weren't interested in anyone their parents would approve of. But the guys were afraid of him, without exception, which made him even more appealing. No doubt about it, Todd Griffith was perfect. But Todd wasn't who Erin was here to see. The guy Erin was really looking for, he'd be with Todd.
"Is he here?"
her friend Jordan Tyler asked at her elbow. She was thinking Todd because that was who Erin had liked first.
"He's got to be."
Jordan squinted and scanned the room.
"I don't see him. And I think that's good because Erin, he's kind of a jerk, no offense."
Erin was only half paying attention to Jordan.
"Who, Todd?" "Yes, Todd. Who else are we talking about? You went out with him one time 3 months ago and all he did was try to get into your pants."
Jordan raised an eyebrow.
"Then he told everyone you gave him a blowjob. I don't know how you can stand him after that."
Erin nodded.
"But I'm not sure he said that. That's just what David Rutley said, and he's a jerk."
There was no denying that David Rutley was a jerk, but she did half wonder why Todd hadn't set the record straight if he really hadn't said it. All the guys were cowed by him. It would have been nothing for him to just tell them to lay off. They would have fallen in line like baby ducks, just like they did any time he said anything else.
"Okay."
Jordan looked dubious.
"Whatever."
"Oh!" Erin turned, startled.
"What?"
Jordan frowned.
"Well,"
she pointed.
"Todd's here."
Sure enough, he was, along with a group of guys, including David Rutley and a couple of others Erin didn't recognize, as well as a sleazy-looking girl with dark hair, teased high and sprayed into a style that made her look like a mafia girlfriend. The girl wasn't even pretty. It was so obvious what he wanted from her. She was rounded, with huge boobs and a big butt, and a big round face that he probably put up with to get the rest. Without even talking to her, Erin knew her type, knew exactly what kind of girl she was. But that's what Todd was all about. She'd known it ever since she'd heard the rumors of her blowing him. She was over him. Maybe he'd have better luck with this girl.
"Wow, who's the slut?"
Jordan whispered. "Just his type," Erin said.
"Aren't you glad you didn't do anything more than kiss him?"
Yes. Erin wasn't interested in playing that game. She suspected, or hoped anyway, the other guy wasn't like that. Unfortunately, he didn't seem to be here.
"Are you going to say something to him?"
Jordan asked, indicating Todd and his date. Erin shook her head. "No point." Jordan nodded like she understood, but she didn't, not yet.
"Good call. Do you want a beer?"
Normally, she wouldn't. Erin hated beer. But she and Jordan had a ride home with Jordan's older sister who was at the movies until after midnight, so it wasn't like Erin's mom was going to smell it on her breath before she got to brush her teeth. Plus, she wouldn't mind having a little liquid courage in order to socialize with all these people. "Yes," she said. It was going to be a dull party after all.
"Thanks."
Jordan gave her a pat on the shoulder and headed for the keg, leaving a waft of Jovan musk trailing behind her. Somebody's Baby by Jackson Browne came over the speakers. That's when Erin saw him. Him. The one she'd been hoping to see. Todd's best friend. She knew who he was because he'd come to baseball games now and then when Todd was playing, and she'd asked someone about him. The story was that he was a fighter, mean as a snake and twice as aggressive as Todd, but he looked mild and sweet to Erin, which itself was intriguing. They'd grown up together, they were practically brothers. They even kind of looked alike, only his build was slighter, his hair lighter, his overall look just a little less immediately striking. But he had amazing eyes. Large and kind, the sort of eyes that made people toss around phrases like old soul. She found him both compelling and disconcerting at the same time. From the first time she'd seen him, his image had been emblazoned on her mind, and when he stepped into view, it was as if her mind closed over it like a trap. She didn't want to think about him, but she couldn't stop. His eyes met hers and something clicked. She backed away, involuntarily knocking into a warm body.
"Erin!"
It was Jordan, holding 2 opaque plastic cups of beer. There was quite a bit of it on her sweater now, too.
"I'm sorry."
Jordan touched the large wet spot on her top.